Hello, my second grade friends. Today we are going to continue to practice with our spelling patterns that make the long E sound at the end of a word. If you remember from yesterday, we looked at words that end with Y, that just simply end with Y, or that have the suffix Y added to the end of the base word. We also talked about words that have IE at the end, or that have I before E, except after C, like in the middle of the word for ceiling and receive. So all of our words this week have the long E sound. We're going to take a look at page 127 together. Our first set of directions tell us to write the words pretty, any, valley, every, foggy, and measure in ABC order. I noticed that all of our words start with a different letter, so we can go ahead and take a look at each letter to see which word would come first in ABC order. Let's write for number 1, any. Any starts with the letter A. It's the first letter of our alphabet. Number 2, our next word will be every. Our third word in ABC order, foggy. Our fourth word in ABC order is measure. Number 5, pretty. So our last word, number 6, is valley. For our next set of directions for 7 and 8, we're going to number the words in ABC order. Use the second or third letter for each word. So our first set of words, we have cloudy, ceiling, and cookie. I noticed that all of those words begin with the letter C, so we have to move to our second letter. So we're looking at CL for cloudy, CE for ceiling, and CO for cookie. So looking at L, E, and O, I know that E comes first in ABC order. So our first word here is ceiling. So where you see ceiling, we're going to put a 1. Now we're looking at cloudy and cookie. Cloudy is CL and cookie is CO. I know that L comes before O in ABC order, so cloudy would be our second word and cookie our third word. All right, let's take a look at movie, morning, and money. I noticed that all three of those words start with M, so we're moving to our second letter, and those letters are all the same as well. So we have M-O. So let's move to our third letter now for movie. We're looking at V, morning, R, and money, N. We have to go pretty far into the alphabet to decide which one of those letters would come first. And I know that N comes before R and V in ABC order. So our first word is money. Now with morning and movie, we're looking at the N and the V. Morning is going to be our second word since N comes before V. And movie is going to be our third word since it comes last. Now we're going to draw a vertical line between double consonants to divide these words into syllables. Write each syllable on the line. So each of our spelling words here have 2 syllables, and you are going to draw a vertical line straight down between the double consonants. So for pretty, you're drawing your vertical line between the 2 T's, and then we're going to write those 2 syllables separately there. So we notice we have 2 spaces for our syllables. So P-R-E-T is in the first space. T-Y is our second syllable of pretty. Now we're looking at valley. Draw your vertical line between the 2 L's, and then you are writing those on the line. V-A-L is your first syllable, L-E-Y is your second syllable. Now we're going to draw a vertical line between the base word and the suffix. Write each syllable on the line. So we have windy. You're going to draw a vertical line between wind and the Y. Wind is your base word, and then you're going to write your Y in that second blank. Same thing for sleepy. Sleep is our base word, and then we have our suffix Y. Cloudy. Cloud is our base word. Y is our suffix. So make sure you draw your vertical lines on each one of those, and then you're writing them like you see on the screen. Wind, then Y. Sleep, then Y. Cloud, then Y. Great job, guys. Now we're going to take a look at our directions for page 128. Jenny and her family are planning to go on a trip. They heard this weather report on the radio. Write the missing words on the lines below. So you're going to use your spelling words from this week to write the missing words in the weather report. I want you to take a look at number 4 and number 5 and circle those if you need to help you remember that you might use, there are 2 different spelling words there that make sense. So use whichever one you think fits best, but there are 2 different ones that would make sense. Now when you complete this page, you're going to go to your Google form to type in your answers that you wrote in for page 128 to fill in the blank using your spelling words for today's weather report. Today is Wednesday. You do not have spelling tomorrow, but I have added the links to some fun games that we have to practice your spelling words for your test that's on Friday. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will hope to see you soon. Bye, guys.